Welcome to Solving Problems Using Equations Part 2. In this video, your learning objective is still to learn how to solve problems using equations. So I would like to remind you that using equations will help you solve problems easily. Okay, so in these kinds of problems, in this video, we're going to make a connection of algebra to geometry. So it's important that you remember all those properties that we studied in geometry. Okay, so here's the first example. A rectangle is twice as long as its width. If the perimeter is 144 centimeters, what are its dimensions? Okay, I'm going to extend your learning by not just writing the equation. I would also like you to use diagrams so that you can visualize the problem. So in this case, in this problem, I'm going to draw a rectangle in this slide. Okay, so here's your rectangle, and then it says that in this rectangle, the width is twice as long. Okay, so I'm going to put on one side x. So knowing a rectangle, it's a parallelogram. So this side here should be equal to its opposite side. So if this is x, then that other side is also x. Now remember, in this sentence it says a rectangle is twice as long as its width. So twice means double this value. So how do you represent double of this variable? That's correct, it's 2x. So 2x here, and because it's a rectangle, if this side here is 2x, that side opposite to this side should be also 2x. Okay, so now we have a visual of the dimension of our rectangle. So let's solve the problem now. Now, here's another word, perimeter. How do you solve perimeter? And what is perimeter? We said before in geometry that perimeter is the distance outside your figure. Okay, so if you want to find the distance outside, what operation did we use then to find perimeter? Yes, it's addition. And you can also use multiplication if you know how to set your equation up. Okay, so our perimeter is 144 centimeter. That means once we add all these terms, it should give us 144 centimeter. So let's write the equation now. So this is actually part 2 or step 2. Okay, step 1 is we set up all the variables that we introduced here, which is x. And now this is step 2, writing the equation. So we have 144, which is the perimeter, is equal to x plus 2x plus x plus 2x. So we added all the sides. Now, step 3 is to solve the problem. We start solving the problem by combining like terms. So all these terms are like terms. So it's like 1x plus 2x plus 1x plus 2x, which will give us 6x. Now we have here a one-step equation, 6 times x. We can solve this by undoing the multiplication using division. So we divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 6. Okay, 144 divided by 6 and 6x divided by 6, which should give you 24. Okay, so your dimensions then are, okay, the width of the rectangle is 24 units, and then your length is 48 units. Okay, second example. Second example is find the value of x in this diagram. So you're given a straight angle. We know that because you have a straight line here. Now again, you need to think of your geometry concepts. Okay, a straight angle is equal to what? So to write our equation, we need to know what is a straight angle. Okay, so in step 1, we don't need to introduce a variable because it's given here, it's x. So we go straight to step 2. A straight angle is 180, so 2x plus this 3x minus 15 should be equal to 180. Okay, now let's go to step 3, which is solving the problem. What I did on the second step is just remove the brackets. So we have 2x plus 3x minus 15 equals 180. Now let's combine like terms. 2x and 3x are like terms, so we can add these two together. So 2x plus 3x is 5x minus 15 equals 180. Now we have a two-step equation, and in two-step equation we solve the addition or subtraction first. Here it's a subtraction, so minus 15, the opposite is plus 15, so plus 15 on both sides. Okay, so I rewrote it. I put them on the same side, so 180 plus 15 is 195. 5x is equal to 195. Divide both sides by 5. And so x is equal to 39. Okay, so the value of x is 39. Okay, so that's it. And to check your understanding, here are some problems that you can solve. Okay, now be careful. The first two problems here are both about perimeter, and then in here area. So you need to think about how to get the area of a triangle and how to get the area of a rectangle or a parallelogram. On the second part, you again have to remember the properties that we have studied in geometry. Okay.